Hi everyone, welcome to MarikaCreations. Today I will share with you some beautiful thrift flips. I have 2 Buddhas, 2 angels and 2 Madonnas. But before we get started, I quickly want to mention that this video is part of the Third Thursday Thrift Flip Challenge, hosted by Tammy at the Rusted Willow and myself, MarikaCreations. And our guest host for this month is Painted for Profits by Terry. I will leave links to all our channels down in my description box so you can go and explore later on. And down in the description box I also have a link to the playlist of this challenge for more thrift flip ideas. So let's get started. For my first flip today, I have a Madonna made of cast iron. This one, it has had a rusty finish. I will show you a similar piece that I will work on later, next one, rusty like that. And I painted it with the risk the rust has bleeded through all over the piece, and I need to fix that today. So I have been told that an anti-rust liquid could help, so I will try that out. So I will take a paintbrush and just give it one good coat of this anti-rust liquid and set it aside to dry. And I want to paint this Madonna in a very light color, so it's very important that these rusty spots will not show. It will not look good. So almost done. And once completely dry, I'm starting with this very light grayish color, my go-to color at the moment. And I started out with one coat, then I will let it dry completely and see if it had the desired effect, rust bleeding through or not. It has dried and you can see did not work. You can see those spots all over the piece. So what I'm going to try now is a very heavy varnish and not the water-based versions. This is heavy duty, smells a little bit. One coat, very glossy, but that doesn't matter. I will give it one coat and then let it dry and give it one more coat of that grayish color and come back to you. And here it is with the first coat, and it's a success. I can't see any rusty spots, so now it's go time for the second coat. Once dry, I go in with a very muted gold creamy color just on the foot where she has the flowers and around her neck. You will see a close-up, and I'm done with this piece. Et voila, here she sits in my living area, looking very pretty. I'm happy with the result, and no more rusty spots on my Madonna. Tell me what you think. And now I will give you a before and after. Was it a successful makeover? Let me know in the comments. If you're new to my channel, hi, I am Marika, and on this channel I do lots of DIYs, thrift flips, trash to treasure, an occasional dupe, renovation of my home, and I even do some pottery and some painting, anything creative really. Please join me. Hit that subscribe button and the notification bell and join my YouTube family. For my second flip, I have this angel, beautiful cast iron as well, in a rusty finish, and I will make her lighter and brighter. So I will use the same anti-rust as I did in my first project today, and you can probably tell if you looked at that one that this will not work, but maybe it's a good thing to have that on anyways as a base coat. Once completely dry, I went in with one coat of my light grayish color. If I would have known this beforehand, because I did them at the same time, the Madonna and this angel here, I would have skipped this stage, went straight through to the next stage, because we have bleed through and we know that. As you can see, lots of rusty spots bleeding through. So next step here, which should have been the second step, is to put on one coat of my glossy varnish, heavy duty varnish, and this varnish takes a long time to dry, so I left it overnight to be sure. One coat of the grayish is on as well, and she looks fabulous, no rusty spots. So a second coat, and set her aside to dry for a little bit. And now I'm working on her wings with that creamy gold color, dry brushing it onto the wings, just the wings. And here she sits, and here is Lucy, our Lucifer, the fallen angel. So I think she turned out beautiful. Love, love, love the way she looks now. And this is a before and after. Which one do you prefer? For my third flip for today, I have this Buddha. It was once gold and black, and now it's silver and black, and it's time for its third makeover. So the first thing I will do is to tape off the bits that I don't want any spray paint on, because that's what I'm going to do. I want to spray paint the hair and the top piece on the head, and also the lower part, the lotus flower, whatever that might be. So masking tape and then a plastic bag on top as well, just to make sure. I will paint the rest eventually, but I don't want it messy. So doing my prep work here, and then it's time to spray paint with my mask on, a gold spray paint, and I only needed one coat. Taking off the plastic bag and the masking tape to see how he looks at the moment. And I think he will fit right into a decor with mixed metals, glam sort of space.
but that's not a space that I have at home, so I will continue to work with the Buddha and paint the body with my light grayish color. And I applied 2 coats. So do you think it's strange that I have Buddhas, angels, Madonnas mixed together in my home? I think all 3 of them radiate serenity, love and light, and that's the feeling I want in my home. And here he is. I didn't do anything else with it because I love the crisp contrast between the gold and the grayish. He looks fabulous. And here is a before and after. Which one do you prefer? For my 4th flip for today, I'm going back to another Madonna, and this one I thrifted not long ago. She misses her hands. She has seen better days. And just with my nail I could just scrape off that blue paint. But I only paid €3 for her, about the same in US dollars. So I started off by cleaning her up a little bit, and then I saw that she had a little bit of a wobble. So I took my sander on one side, so she is sitting straight. So first thing is to put on some hands on her, and I'm using air dry clay for that. Just molding a little tiny piece to look like hands, sort of. I don't need any great details on the hands, just roughly the size of the hands, that's enough, and it would look good. And I smooth it out with a paintbrush and some water, and then I took some tacky glue and glued it on and continued smoothing the piece until I was happy with the result. I have a silicone mold with some flowers, and I decided to take some of that air dry clay and make a couple of flowers to put right beside her feet, and it's the shape of lilies. And I do the same here. Once I'm happy with the placement, I take some tacky glue, put it in place, and smooth the edges with some water on my paintbrush. And then it's just a matter of letting the air dry clay dry. I waited till the next day. And this is how she looks. And then it's time for painting. And I'm using the same light grayish color as I have used in my earlier projects today. And I applied 2 coats. This Madonna is made of plaster. She has dried completely, and now I'm taking my creamy gold color and accentuate the flowers, the edge of her dress, and her chain with the cross. And that's it for this piece. And here she sits in my old world setting on an old book, looking beautiful. I love how she turned out, and her hands look okay to me. And the flowers looking pretty as well. So here is a before and after. Do you like the makeover? For my 5th flip for today, I have my second angel. This is one of ceramic, and I have dry brushed it earlier. I even gave it sort of a beard, not intentionally. So this will be a quick makeover. 2 coats of my light grayish color. I'm repeating myself, I know that. And then once it has all dried, I will go in just where she has that bowl in her hand with that creamy gold color. And that bowl is to put a tea light in. And here she sits in my living area, looking very peaceful. Simple makeover, elegant looking, I think. And here is a before and after. Not a great difference, but still. For my 6th and final flip for today, I have this grand Buddha. It was once totally black, and I have shushed it up a little bit with some gold. Now it's time to make a bigger makeover, putting on 2 coats of my light grayish color. And this Buddha is made of a very, very light wood. It has been in my possession for a long time. Then my mother had it for some time, and now it's back in my care. And the other Buddha that I made over just a couple of projects ago there, it was also made of wood. I didn't mention that. Once completely dry, I go in with my creamy gold color yet again for that top piece on the head, and also a little bit of the clothing and the lower part of the Buddha as well, where he sits on the lotus flower. If you like this video and videos like this, consider subscribing, maybe share with a friend and hit that like button as well. It will help my channel to grow, and I can spend more time creating inspirational content for you. And let me know in the comments if there are any special DIYs or home projects that you want to see more of on my channel. And here he sits on the floor in our master bedroom, looking beautiful together with the pots. So tell me, what do you think of my flips today, my makeovers? Did you have a favorite? Let me know in the comments. Here is the before and after. Which one do you like better? And if you are inspired and you want more inspiration straight away, head on over to my description box and hit that link to the playlist of this challenge. Just click and enjoy. Thank you so very much for watching. See you soon again in my next one. Until then, take care. Bye.